Hey YouTube, this is Cypher Snake 89. I'm back again with more Metal Gear Solid 2, part of the MGS Master Collection Volume 1. I had to cut last episode short for modesty reasons, and after some shenaniganery and memorable quotes, which I might put up as short videos, Raiden now has his gear back, and he has a trademark sword! And if you attack Snake, then you get hit in return. Ah, I can't go back that way. Alright.
Come on, time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely.
Infinite ammo.
Wait up,
Meme.
Snake.
What?
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit. Just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future? You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
He's losing his mind.
Interference?
I think
I
he
don't
lost
know.
his mind.
Where is this colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Alert! Alert! Enemies in the system. You're so dumb. The Empire's been alerted and here they come.
Don't fall behind.
Let's see, with L1. Knockout. I don't care if I have a sword, I'm not gonna kill anyone. Snake. I'm not like you, Solid. I only use non-lethal.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The kernel probably isn't GW per se.
Yeah,
GW was
see.
most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The kernel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the kernel's
You're
behavior.
one of them?
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden.
Everything
Snake,
was
what's
simulated.
happening around
Nothing
here?
really
I don't know.
matters.
All I do know is that
Ah.
you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Let's finish this mission. Hello.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake.
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
what?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are
Yeah,
the ones
he really
that say
did
the
meet
Colonel never
Rosemary.
existed.
Raiden.
But the Rose
Is this
and
what
Colonel
Uncle was
Campbell we've
talking
been
about?
talking to has been AI projections from GW this entire smegging time. Alright, let's see. This is it. It should be the final battle. I've got an M9, I've got my high frequency blade, I've got the PSG-1T, I've got stun, chaff. Yes. We're ready. Arsenal Tengu. Alright, stop killing everybody! Let me knock out a few, please! Ugh! Fission mailed? But I'm still playing!
Weapon mode SOCOM level 1. Destroy all targets to reach the goal. Number of targets, 3.
The AI's offline, but I can still save. Back to the action. Dang it, Snake. Keeps faking game overs. fortune. No bullet can hurt her.
It's
But
been
now
a
I have a
long
sword.
wait, Solid Snake, the root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
Where am I now?
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival, it was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute, split between life and death. You ran from it.
Monologuing,
And now you've
a
been led
villain's
back to war by
archetype.
something less than
Or is it
me.
trope? What's up?
No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now.
Oh gosh.
I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Deal with Solidus later. I've got to take down all the Arsenal Gear Metal Gears. I just launched a shaft grenade for the next part. extreme hard, it's 25.
I expected a little more fight than that, Jack.
No, I'm not ready to go out like Gray Fox did. Hello.
So you decided to show yourself.
Olga, don't do this! They'll know!
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you? This is suicide!
Like the boss. She'd
Your
do anything for her
nanomachines, they're
child.
transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family. I know I'm going to hell, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
Live! You have to.
I'm sorry, Olga.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off.
Monster.
What's going on? What's wrong with it?
AI, GW, it's out of control.
What?
GW is one of the Patriots, you idiot. He's seen you kill, and now they're coming for you.
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too
Emma,
late.
it
Arsenal's
worked.
system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Emma's virus worked. GW is getting sick. Very sick. And he's tearing it apart. Explosive bullets. I didn't know he got his guns from Borderlands. Oh yeah, he moves like a snake, alright.
Damn the Patriots! You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
Bring him in. Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
You must be on top of Arsenal.
I'll
Must have
squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son!
Still have a Metal Gear.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers
Ocelot, where'd you come from? Get me out of here.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was
He is a
planning to
triple
give you
agent
Arsenal
after
to begin
all.
with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots! They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
AKA
And
the
once
philosophers.
you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that. What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted, a little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? AIM's own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for
That's
the
how you
president,
knew he was coming.
although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW.
So GW was
Your plan was
a
invalidated,
patriot.
even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss.
Betrayal's a bitch, ain't it?
Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Yep,
Except
and that
for the
be,
appearance
and that's
of
why
the
he
real
killed your
Solid
dad.
Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Whoa! That didn't go off course.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
You wanted to reunite with your father.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
You missed.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
Yes, keep shooting. I'm sure you'll hit something eventually.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
How's this then?
Damn.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down!
And shield activate! I really enjoyed the Iron Base's Metal Gear comics. So sad that it stopped, but we know why.
What the? Impossible!
Toby Keith says no.
She is Lady Luck.
She just played Negate Attack.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
They're waiting for you, Fortune. Good night.
Damn! Try this instead. No!
Pride issues? Liquid? And just when I thought Ray was going to fire his laser, blah! It's standing fully bipedal.
Brothers! Liquid!
You again?
I've been waiting!
waiting for this!
It can't be.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all, I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
And which are you?
Time to say goodbye!
Damn.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Hey, Snake! You coming?
What the hell? He'll be back. It's got to be. Arsenal surfaced and approaching the George Washington Bridge. Oh boy. We just smashed right into New York. Federal Hall.
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
No, and we don't really care.
30th?
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation, here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles, cloned from our father with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty!
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life
GW is
itself.
out of action.
But there are things
The
not covered
others
by
are
genetic
talking
information.
to us now.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about
Well, we
petty
have
issues,
a desire to
misinterpretation,
create
slander.
and
All
put
this
stuff
junk
out
data
for
preserved
validation
in
or
an
approval.
unfiltered state
That's why I'm
will
making these
have
YouTube
a
videos
It will
and why
only
I
slow down
duel.
social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths.
That's
Just look at
certainly
the
true.
strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers, just as in genetics.
How much longer is this going on?
The S3 is a system. What you experience. Raiden.
Four hours, 5 hours, 7 hours.
Jack.
I had to skip it to keep this
son.
video in the 1 hour time slot.
My clone brothers and I are called monsters. I claimed you.
Can we please? Can we please? Thank you. Yeah. Kazoo. Shippy. Whoopsie. Owie, 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 owie. Yang, 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 yang. Wait for him to do the thing.
What's wrong with you?
I'm beating you with a sword. I'm beating you with a sword. You're not taking damage.
Good work, Jack. And this is where it gets interesting.
What you gonna do now? No, you were supposed to keep those. It was making the fight harder.
Right, you have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. We're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
I find that an ironic naming convention at best.
Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no life.
Owie.
That the best you can do?
Just stand still and take some sword to the face. Another snake first, the chest. Hoi! Yin! Ja! Flash! I beat him with a non-lethal blade. So really that cutscene shouldn't play. Snake! Snake! think I've got enough time left to let this play out.
Who am I, really?
No one quite knows who or what they are.
Huh?
The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you.
Begin again, but know when to let go.
By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name, and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on. They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it.
Find
As long as you
her.
keep yourself alive, he's safe.
She's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up, we have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
There was one real thing about your past, Jack. And she's standing right there. Go on, lover boy.
Snake?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
Ooh. Plot, 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 plot. Well, this has been
you
absolutely
remember this
crazy,
place?
but I've only got 60 seconds
Of
left.
course. This is where we first
So-
met. I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
Well, thank you for joining me for our run-through of Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Come back next time when we have to go back to the past,
Something to pass along to the future.
What?
and we'll see
He said
how
living
all
things
this
want their
insanity
genes to
started.
live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah,
Cypher Snake,
genes aren't the only thing you
logging
pass
out.
on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to